there, welcome to my channel. So, I live in I live in Texas, and I went to Austin, Texas, to a grocery store called Central Market. It's owned by HEB, and there I spent a little over $10, around $10 for these cookies, and you get 8 cookies, so that's over $1 a cookie, okay? And it's from Levain or Levain, depending on how you want to pronounce it. I pronounce it Levain. Some people are saying Levain. I don't know why. If you're new to my channel, I do unboxing and food reviews. I normally do them in the car, and today's a normal day. It's really warm here in Texas. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I've never had these cookies at their location, and I'm gonna try my best to have them delivered straight from their company and then compare them to the frozen. But this is what the box looks like, okay? Now, it does say to preheat the oven to 350. I followed the directions exactly. I left them in the freezer. Preheat the oven to 350, and I left them in the freezer, and I put them completely frozen on a cookie sheet. One cookie I baked for 5 minutes, the other one I baked for 7 to see if it would make a difference, because it says approximately 5 to 7 minutes. And then let set for a minute. It's probably been sitting out for about 4 minutes. This is what the package looks like. This is what they look like frozen. It looks like, for the most part, they're already cooked. They're not small, but they're not as big as I thought they would be. It's pretty hefty, and I got the chocolate chip walnut. It's 16 ounces, and it was like, again, a little over $10. So the top cookie I baked for 7, and the bottom I baked 5. The bottom one I baked longer, okay? But they look the same. Actually, the one I baked for 5 is a little bit is more brown, but I made sure. So let's see if it makes a difference. I smell chocolate chip cookies, but I smell browned butter. Not that that's a good or bad thing, but I don't know if you've ever browned butter before. They're still really warm. Doesn't really, I mean, I'm not saying it doesn't smell like a chocolate. It does smell like a chocolate chip cookie, but like, it smells more like browned butter than anything else. A little bit crispy on the outside. A lot of chocolate. It's still melty, ooey gooey, even though it's been sitting probably about 4 or 5 minutes now. It definitely gives you that mouthfeel like you need a glass of milk, which a chocolate chip cookie should. It's fairly crispy on the outside. I can definitely taste the walnuts. Like, it has a really good walnut flavor. But I'm gonna be honest here. You know how you ever had like a watermelon that's like not in season and the flavor is just not very strong, and then you compare that to like a watermelon that is, or even better yet, artificial flavor, which the flavor of watermelon is really strong. The flavor of chocolate chip cookies isn't really strong in this cookie. It does taste like a chocolate chip cookie, but it's not a very strong flavor. I do like that the fact that the inside, although it's not raw, because it's not overly cooked, it's nice and soft. But it's more of a mush soft. I've had better chocolate chip cookies before. They don't taste bad in any way. I'm gonna try this one. I baked it longer. It's a little bit more firmer. Looks the same. A little bit more crispy. Inside is the same. One of my favorite cookies is Carol's cookies. I don't know if you've ever had them. The last time I ordered them, my roommate actually ordered the small ones, which I wasn't crazy about. But I used to go to Whole Foods in Austin like many years before Amazon bought them out. I used to always go there and get Carol's cookies. And they were huge. And they had a mound on top. And the inside, they were already baked. And they were just sitting on the shelf for who knows how long. But let me tell you, those cookies had an intense cookie flavor. Intense. Not like it's artificial, not like that. But those cookies have blown me away. But I recommend getting the big ones, though, with the mound. Because the small ones, we got those. They were dried out. They weren't good anymore. But the ones, from what I remember, the big ones, the inside was, like, perfectly non-cooked. Kind of like how you want cookies not completely cooked, like cookie dough. These were, like, perfect. Because I'm not crazy about cookie dough. I got to have it cooked a little bit. Those cookies, hand down. That's probably my favorite cookie in the world, but the big one. And then my second favorite cookie probably was in Waco, Texas at the Silos Bakery. What is it? I just know it's the Silos Bakery. I'll leave a link below the video. Just look up Waco, Texas, Silos Bakery. Those chocolate chip walnut cookies and chocolate chip cookies, really good. And they also have a lemon lavender muffin. I'll try to leave a link below the video because I did review several of their baked goods, like their cookies and their muffins and stuff. So I'll try to leave a link below the video. And also, I'm going to go ahead and order Levain for mail order and compare it to these. They're pretty sweet. Not that I'm complaining because I love sweets. They're just not blowing me away. They don't have a bad taste. They just don't have much of a taste. I do like the fact that the walnuts have a good flavor. Like, if it wasn't for the walnuts, I would think these... I mean, I already think these cookies are kind of boring. But at least the walnuts brings it up a level of flavor. You want to hear the ingredients? Natural flavor. Well, they put natural flavor. Whatever that flavor is, maybe they should pull a bit more in it. That's what it looks like. But yeah, so I don't know if I should go into story time. Should I? They taste very, you can tell there's quality ingredients. But it's more like if you ever had a cookie, like, I picked, like, if someone was to just give this to me and don't say where it was from, I would think it's like, oh, that must be one of those natural organic cookies. Still with milk and egg and dairy and all that. But might get him again. No. I'm hoping the ones through the mail order are better. Especially would I pay $10 again for egg cookies? No. No. I'd pay $3 for egg cookie if it was a good cookie. But yeah, they taste very natural and neutral and not a lot of flavor. But I will say they pack a lot of chocolate chips in here. And I will say the inside has that doneness that's, you know, not overly done. But it's more, I don't know. It's just okay. Now, if you haven't subscribed, I highly recommend it. It doesn't cost you anything. I'm always honest and blunt. I'm constantly reviewing things all the time. I also accept food request videos, but that's only to my subscribers. I also have story time so you can see all kinds of drama that's happening in my life. So until next time, I ask that you please like this video with a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and until next time. Oh, also look below the video, because if you look below the video, I will eventually have the comparison to, well, I'll leave a link below the video on the Silos Bakery in Waco, Texas. Then I'll also eventually will leave a link when I get these in the mail. And I also might even save some and bake them and do a side-by-side, like, so that you can see them, you know what I'm saying? So, subscribe. And, yeah, and look below the video for goodies. All right. Till next time, have an awesome day. Bye-bye.